49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
Next on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, it's our final show of the season with lots of great stuff. We'll have NorCal baseball action, including the De La Salle Granada rematch, softball with Lowell and Christopher, and lots of NorCal final games.
We will meet our spring players of the year and take you to our end of the season awards banquet. It's all next on the season finale of 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. This final week brings us the NorCal baseball and softball tournaments with lots of local teams vying for a NorCal title. We start with baseball and the NorCal Division 5 opening round game. Back in the day, this one was known as the Trans Bay Series.
That's right. The winner of the Oakland League would take on the winner of the City League. But now with NorCal's, that series is done. But still, a mini version was played this week as Oakland Tech and Lowell, winners of their sections, met in a first-round game played at San Francisco State University on Tuesday.
Adrian Soriano here in SF State for the NorCal Division 5 quarterfinal between Oakland Tech and Lowell. David Granger pitched well for the Bulldogs. David getting the backwards K here to end the first inning. Tech loads the bases in the third for Giassi Rapier, who sends a liner to center field. That will roll for a while as Mohammed, Kalen Thomas, and Brandon Hemphill all come in to score 3-0 Oakland Tech. Lowell gets one back in the fourth as the pitch gets away. Brandon Liu races in to score, and it's 3-1 Oakland Tech after 4. The Bulldogs answer right back in the fifth. Brandon Hemphill lays down the bunt. The throw to third is off. Mohammed comes in to score. OT gets one more run later in the inning to make it 5-1 Bulldogs. Lowell rallies back in the bottom half. Liam Mahoney grounds one up the middle for a base hit as Hiroki Ayoshima scores 5-2 Bulldogs after 5. Bottom six now, and Sebastian Sanders shoots one to left for a single as Roman Fong scores. Lowell gets one more on the bases loaded walk to make it 5-4 Oakland Tech. 2 down in the seventh now, and Giassi Rapier makes the catch to end it as Oakland Tech holds on to win it 5-4 to move on to the NorCal Division 5 semifinal game. Rapier with 3 RBIs for the Bulldogs.
Marcos Lagios telling a pregame story to the fellas as Piedmont takes on Cappuccino. Cap on the board first in the first. Anakin Manuel with the runner on, and Anakin uses the force to get this one through the right side. Scoring is Nathan Bloch. But Piedmont takes off from there. Dimitri Papadopoulos with a sharp single to left, part of a big game for Papa. Peter Krugman scores, it's 1-1. The Highlanders get 4 in the first, a big chopper here, that's a crazy hop. That brings home Marcos Lagios. Will Parker also scores, it's 3-1 Piedmont. Later in the first, Jack Maja sends a bouncing single up the middle. Papadopoulos scores, it's 4-0 after 1. Piedmont at it again in the second. Will Parker follows a Krugman's double with a double of his own. Krugman scores, it's 5-1 Piedmont. Here's Papadopoulos again, this time with a solid single to right. Scoring is Parker, 6-1 Piedmont after 2. Piedmont playing great defense all game long. Here's a Krugman's to Diego Delventhal to Jordan Vo. Nifty double play. Papadopoulos continues his big game, this one high off the fence in right center. Lagios scores, and then with 2 on, Krugman sends it high and deep down the line and into the shrubbery. Oh, I love a shrubbery. It's a double for Krugman's, and Vo scores as Piedmont advances to the NorCal semifinals with a 13-1 win. Big games for both Krugman's and Papadopoulos.
We head to the softball field where College Park is the top seed and D3 hosts the undefeated Sutter Huskies. Sutter up 1-0 in the top of the first with a runner on third. Madison Shemansky smashes this ball through the left side. Grace Diaz scores, 2-0 Sutter. Top of the second, the Huskies tack on one more. Olivia Bauer with a runner on second pulls it through the right side. Racing around from second is Megan O'Neill. 3-0 Huskies, but still a lot of game left to play. Alexis Rose races in on the bunt and makes a great diving catch. Still a 3-0 game in the top of the fifth. Alexis Weiler, the freshman leadoff hitter, gets a man on board. She would steal second on the next pitch. Then fellow freshman Vanessa Brunel would knock her in. Brunel, the chopper up the middle, and Weiler scores to make it 3-1. College Park adds on in the sixth. 2 runners in scoring position for Abby Wood. That sac fly knocks in Brunel, but catcher Morgan Hegstrom guns down the trail runner trying to advance, getting out of the inning and preserving the 1-run lead. Falcon relief pitcher Savannah Wilson throwing 3 shutout innings to give her team a chance to win it in the bottom of the 7th. Winning run at third base. Olivia Bauer pitches. Diaz fields it and throws to first for the out. Sutter with the upset in the NorCal semis to advance to the Division III title game and remain undefeated on the year.
The Rikus Center brings us the Gary Rikus Players of the Week every week, the award based on performances in last week's games.
The announcement performed in a rap by our good friends at the Rikus Center. Here are this week's Gary Rikus Players of the Week.
Come on, Rikus Center, 49ers Cal High Sports. Last one for the year, your Gary Rikus Players of the Week. See your pitcher who's a sharp performer. An ace on the mound is Parker Warner. He came up huge, throwing heat for Granada. Quiet in the bats, De La Salle was hitting nada. Parker had his stuff working right from the beginning. The game's winning pitcher throwing 4 shutout innings. Brought the Matadors to a championship standard. Next year he'll bring his talents over to Stanford. It's great to have a guy like Liam Barrett. Doesn't matter how many runners he inherits. He got the final batter, strikeout looking. And when he stepped up to the dish, he was cooking. Going 2 for 4 with a double and 3 RBI. Slashing the ball around the yard like a samurai. Leading Mountain View over their Homestead rivals. 10-3 to clinch a Division IV title. Oh yeah, the Rikus Center, 49ers Cal High Sports Report. Thanks again for another great year. Gary Rikus Players of the Week.
D-Line Constructors is a Bay Area leader in demolition, grading, paving, and site utilities. D-Line Constructors dig in with a passion and bring us the D-Line Defensive Play of the Week.
This week's D-Line Constructors defensive play goes to Savannah Wilson from College Park. Savannah with an amazing diving catch in the Falcons game last week. Savannah Wilson, this week's D-Line Constructors defensive play.
The San Francisco Giants present the Baseball Coach of the Week every week.
Our Giants Coach of the Week this week is Brian Yockey from Archbishop Mitty. Brian and the Monarchs shocked the world as the 5th seed winning the CCS Division I baseball title. Brian Yockey is this week's San Francisco Giants Coach of the Week. Coming up, the Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. It's the rematch as De La Salle takes on Granada.
And NorCal softball action with Lowell and Christopher when we come back.
How's the chicken?
Oh, the prawns are delicious.
Oh, I have a shellfish allergy.
1 prawn, very good.
Did I say chicken wrong?
Tired of people not listening to what you want?
It's truffle season.
That's okay.
Never enough truffles.
How much are they?
It's a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm good. That
It's like a priceless piece of art.
Enjoy.
or when they sell you what they want.
Yeah.
The more we understand you, the better we can help you. That's what US Bank is for.
Huge relief.
Yeah.
I think our air conditioner is broken.
I'll get my tools.
Does your family suffer from fixititis syndrome?
Is it working?
Relief is just a call away. Service Champions has been proven to effectively combat the symptoms of fixititis syndrome. Side effects may include delusions of grandeur and a comfortable home. Service Champions is now offering $68 air conditioning tune-ups. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
I will always remain true. If there's something in the mouth, you can't handle that. And if I did today, you've been talking about it. Broken tackle by Debo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Secure your seats at 49ers.com/tickets.
'49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Service Champions, high five service, champion attitude, Service Champions. By Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. And by Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads.
It might go down as the greatest baseball game played in Bay Area high school sports history. Granada and De La Salle played in the NCS Division I title game last week, and after 14 innings, 2 days, and 2 fields, Granada won the NCS title in a walk-off last week.
It was amazing. The two teams meeting again this week, this time in the NorCal semifinal game with a chance at the Division I NorCal title at stake. Would the Spartans get their revenge? It's our Crumble Cookies game of the week. Our Adrian Soriano was there.
Well, here we go again. De La Salle and Granada meet for the third and final time this season, but this time around it's for a spot at the NorCal Division I title game. And just like last week, this game features two outstanding starting pitchers. For De La Salle, it's Tommy Curran. Tommy has a 1.35 ERA and 30 strikeouts. And for Granada, it's senior Parker Warner. Parker is 12-0 in the season with a 1.03 ERA and 67 strikeouts. Well, let's do it one more time this season. De La Salle, Granada in our final Crumble Cookies game of the week. Great defense early as Parker Warner picks off the runner at first to end the first inning. Parker was also great on the mound. Parker getting the strikeout here. No score after 2. De La Salle threatening in the third. Joe McGee lays down the beautiful bunt. The throw to first is off. Gavin Zicria races around third. Peyton Richards gets the ball, throws it to Tommy Brown at the plate, and the runner is out of the plate! Wow! Then in the bottom half, Tommy Brown lines one to left field. The ball will roll for a while as Tommy slides in safely at third. It's a leadoff triple. Then a few moments later, Riley Winchell grounds one to second. De La Salle gets the out at second, but the throw to first is not in time. Tommy Brown comes home and it's 1-0 Granada Matadors after 3. Then in the fourth, Nate Brown flies one to left field. That's deep enough to score Peyton Richards, and it's 2-0 Granada Matadors after 4. Granada loads the bases in the fifth for Richards, who hits it to third. The ball gets away as Mikey Boy trots home, and it's 3-0 Granada. The Mats get another run on an error. Then when the pitch gets away, AJ Martinez races in to score, and it's 5-0 Granada Matadors after 5. Warner will do the rest on the mound as the Stanford-bound senior gets the strikeout to end it as the Matadors move on to the NorCal Division I final game where they will take on St. Mary's. Highlights of that game later on in the show, but here's Parker Warner after the game.
We've played these guys twice before, so we knew what to expect, but our game plan was the same as it always is. Just stay on us, be us, throw strikes, play great defense, and be aggressive at the plate. And I think that's what we did today, and we were able to get the dub.
In Livermore with the final Crumble Cookies game of the week, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cal High Sports.
The Cougars of Christopher of Gilroy host the Cardinals of Lowell of San Francisco in the NorCal D5 playoffs. Cougars on the board in the first. Alyssa Faro grounds to the shortstop. Jalen Corona scores 2-0 Christopher. Later in the inning, Bella Laredo goes up the middle for a base hit. Brianna Diaz-Cruz scores 3-0 Cougars. In the third inning, it's Laredo up again, and this one is off the glove of the first baseman. Chevelle Quincentin gets the wave around third, and the Cougars tack on 4 more to make it 8-1 after 3. Bases loaded in the fourth for Farrow, who hits a line drive over the head of the left fielder, and this one rolls to the fence. Alyssa is into third with a bases clearing triple, 11-1 Cougars. 2 out in the fifth, Cardinals stay alive on a blooper to center field by Darcy Miller. Gianna Gong and Aja Saroff score to cut the lead to 11-3. Cards tack on 3 more, but in the bottom of the 6th, Zoe Griffin hits this one to deep left field. Diaz-Cruz tags up from third and scores to end it. Christopher beats Lowell to advance to the NorCal D5 semifinals.
Service Champions Heating and Air Conditioning helps us honor students who perform well on the field while doing great work around campus.
This week's Service Champion Student Spotlight is Giselle Rodriguez from the Salesian softball team. Giselle was involved with multiple clubs on campus, including Student Leadership, Dance Club, the Latino Club, and the senior was also the president of the Salesian News Network. Giselle Rodriguez, this week's Service Champions Student Spotlight.
Delta Dental presents Smiles for Scholars. Each week we honor a team where every athlete is doing well in the classroom.
This week we honor the Menlo baseball team. The Knights having a great season on the field and in the classroom with a 3.51 GPA. Coming up, it's the NorCal Division II semifinal game with Redwood and St. Ignatius.
But first, here is our final U.S. Bank Top 10 softball poll.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A.
A is for above and beyond.
An extra level of care.
A game.
From caring for our guests in our community to cleanliness and safe service with a My Pleasure. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
A little funky dance.
And that too.
From the beginning, Meriwest Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
Meriwest worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, Meriwest works for me.
Meriwest works for me wherever adventure takes us.
Meriwest Credit Union, let us work for you today, tomorrow, together.
Jerry Rice, touchdown 49ers.
In my pursuit to greatness, I discovered the secret. Dedication to my team and my relentless drive to win. I chose to be in the presence of greatness. Bernardi Zerrata, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers, share the same dedication, the same drive, the same spirit of champion. When justice is your goal, choose the dedicated team of Bernardi Zerrata, your faithful injury attorneys.
I think our air conditioner is broken.
I'll get my tools.
Does your family suffer from fixititis syndrome?
Is it working?
Relief is just a call away. High Five Service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
We are the Granada Matadors! And you're watching 49ers Cali Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
The St. Ignatius Wildcats made it all the way to the CCS Division I final game last week as the 7th seed.
That's right. The Wildcats continuing their season this week against Redwood. The Giants losing a tight 2-1 game against Cardinal Newman in the NCS Division II bracket last week. Both teams with opening round wins in the Division II NorCal bracket and looking to keep their seasons alive in the semifinals played on Thursday.
The Redwood Giants welcome to this NorCal semifinal game against SI. The Wildcats up 1-0 in the third. Rex Soleil reps it down the third baseline. One run is in, but Rocco Giametti tracks it down and left to throw to the catcher, Patrick Gawain, and gets the out. We're tied at 1. Bases loaded, 1 out for SI, but a giant double play here. We go Theo Trono to Lucas Gio over to Chase Johnson to end the inning. Redwood takes a 2-1 lead, but SI gets it back. Emmett Johns rips it through the left side. DJ Delaney scores. Still in the fourth as the Wildcats take the lead. The sophomore Horn with a solid single up the middle. Dom Camarillo scores. Here comes Johnson. 4-2 SI after 4. Redwood gets one back in the fifth. Soleil with a double down the left field line. The Giants get a run on a fielder's choice. It's 4-3. Same score top 6, and it's Soleil again with 2 on, and Soleil lines it just past the diving fielder and left. It's going to the wall. Gersh and Trono score, and Redwood has a 1-run lead. Still 2 down as the Giants get an important insurance run here. Jack Mosley a slow chopper to second. Mosley beats the throw. Soleil scores 6-4 Redwood. Bottom 7, the Wildcats Archer Horn with a line shot to right. Scoring is Finn Whalen. It's a 1-run game. 1 out runner at second. The ball is lifted to medium deep center field. The runner tags from second. The throw by Gavin Soper is a strike to third. Soleil the tag, and that's a game-ending double play as Redwood advances to the final game. A huge game for the senior, Rex Soleil, who goes 4 for 4 with 3 RBI. Each week, Chick-fil-A brings us stories of athletes who amaze us. Each year, we hold an end-of-the-season awards banquet honoring top athletes, community volunteers, and scholarship winners.
This year, we handed out $33,000 in scholarships at the event held here at Levi Stadium. Our Tyler Flipson shows us what this event means to these athletes.
What a year! The 2023-2024 season was full of unforgettable moments and unforgettable athletes. Such a great season calls for a celebration with good company, good times, and of course, great food, all at the beautiful Levi Stadium for the 2024 49ers Cal High Sports Banquet.
I'm excited to see all the other athletes getting their awards too, seeing some of my friends, my club teammates getting their awards as well for volleyball.
I mean, this is everything, you work your tail off, to get here and win these awards, and, it feels amazing that everything, it's just, I'm just blessed, God is good. And
to be honest, I just think the inspirational stories that were told last year, I'm definitely looking forward to some more of those, people that, are born with some problems that they had early on in life.
Yeah, definitely an honor, surrounded by a bunch of accomplished athletes, so it's really cool to be here.
It's really cool. It's really cool being able to be here for the first time with my brother as well. And then, like Tatum said, a lot of really accomplished athletes here.
From the gridiron, the diamond, the pool, and the hardwood, we recognize all these phenomenal athletes and their accomplishments from this past season. That includes athletes like Tyler Hodges still fighting his battle with cancer.
It means a lot to, I think, get recognized for what I've been through recently, and to be able to be given a scholarship that helps me out with college and with, what I need to do moving forward. It helps out a lot.
These athletes are fierce opponents on the field, but some find themselves combining forces as future teammates in college. Tatum Marsh and Parker Warner will both be taking the diamond at Stanford next spring.
Playing out of school like Stanford is kind of always one of like my dream, I'd say, and playing out of school has such a high academic and athletic reputation is great, and then also getting to play with guys like Tatum and such high level athletes is gonna be awesome.
As our guests stroll about the United Club, it's time we catch up with some of our loyal sponsors and why they continue to support high school sports in the Bay Area.
Just coming up and supporting young kids that are members of teams that have great support back behind them just feels great to us to be in the community.
We really wanted to connect with the high school kids and really show them how much we do care, but we do appreciate them and everything that they do, not only for sports, but really for our communities.
We think it's important to support them in more ways than just financial education and community. To be at an event here and see them be awarded and be dressed, really looking the part, it's just absolutely awesome.
For the 20th season, the Cal High Sports Banquet is a top-notch success. A night our 300 guests will remember for the rest of their lives. Now that all our guests are seated, it's time for a delicious dinner and then our long-awaited award ceremony.
Our hungry guests load their plates with slow-smoked brisket, salad, and much more. All part of a night where we recognize our Players of the Year, Plays of the Year, and hand out $33,000 in scholarships to all these deserving athletes. At Cal High, we recognize these athletes on the field and in their community. 5 student athletes received scholarships from Lexus of Stevens Creek for their notable volunteer work in their community, including Milpitas' Carissa Lee.
Our community is what makes us us. Therefore, we have the responsibility of giving back to the community and building it up.
Foothills Paige Bennett talked on behalf of all the athletes.
Thanks to 49ers Cal High Sports, people all over the Bay Area can see the accomplishments of the amazing athletes in this room. The level of competition of high school sports in the Bay Area is top-notch, and thanks to Cal High Sports, everyone gets to see it.
And just like that, the 2024 Cal High Sports Banquet comes to a close. As everyone heads for the door, we make our season-closing goodbyes. To all the seniors graduating, congratulations and best of luck going forward. And to all the returning players, see you next year.
So another great event, so many over the years, and great for the 49ers to host this at Levi Stadium. Means so much to the kids, and it means a lot to us to see everybody one final time as they head off to college.
And it just shows the support of the show, and that is just huge. That means a lot to us.
Yeah, and none of it happens without our sponsors who support us every year. Fantastic.
Mara West Credit Union brings us the Mara West Merit Award honoring Bay Area teachers.
Here's Casey Norton from Livermore Softball talking about her favorite teacher, Zachary Edwards.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Edwards because he has the best personality and he's there for all of his students.
Coming up, the Division IV final game as Piedmont goes for a NorCal title.
And we'll meet the CCS Players of the Year for the spring season next.
I think our air conditioner is broken.
I'll get my tools.
Does your family suffer from fixititis syndrome?
Is it working?
Relief is just a call away. High Five Service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
I'm Nancy Lambert, the director of the Schwab Learning Center at CHC. In a world where every second counts, education doesn't have to be a struggle. At the Schwab Learning Center, our learning specialists work one-on-one with high school and college students with ADHD, dyslexia, and other learning differences. We work with you to understand your learning and attention strengths and challenges. We help you develop strategies that optimize the way you learn. Discover the power of personalized learning that empowers students to excel. Your success is our mission.
Party time!
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, taking care of our guests one at a time. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Schwab Learning Center, your success is our mission. By the Rikus Center, got goals? And by Sharks Ice, official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda.
Piedmont playing Bradshaw Christian in the final game of the season. This is for the D3 NorCal title. BC opens up with 2 straight hits. This is the 3rd in a row. The single from Micah Nicholson plates Max Wolf. The Pride would open up with 5 straight hits. Next batter is Landon Carter. The high chopper makes it through the left side. Scoring from second base is Alex Crosno. 2-0 Bradshaw with still nobody out. Runners on first and second. Will Parker catches the runner, stealing third for the first out of the inning, and the Pride try to run on Parker one more time, and he gets hosed at second base. Piedmont gives up just those 2 runs in the first. But they tack on more in the second. This will be Nicholson's second RBI single of the game, and we're only in the second inning. Gabe Villegas comes diving in. The Pride lead 4-0 after 2. Piedmont looking to string a few hits together with a runner on first in the third. Parker rips a line drive through the gap in right center. Marcos Lagios gets to third on the play. 2 outs. Ethan Rickert jams the batter, and the pop-up goes to Nicholson at shortstop. Rickert throws 4 shutout innings, and his offense stays hot. Bases are loaded when Carter squares up this ball. 1 run comes in to score, but the Piedmont defense gets the trail runner at home. A good relay from the Piedmont defense as the Pride lead at 6-0. 7th inning, Nicholson throws the final 3 innings, and this strikeout completes the shutout and seals the Bradshaw Christian Division III NorCal Championship. The Pride finished 33-1 on the year. Time now to meet our CCS top players of the year for the spring season.
We narrowed it down, did lots of research, and then decided on the CCS Spring Players of the Year.
We start with the Marsh brothers getting 2 spring awards.
Quentin Marsh, Valley Christian High School.
When you have a player who has a hot bat, who can also pitch at a high level, there's no question Quentin Marsh is our CCS Baseball Player of the Year. The Stanford commit was a hitting machine for the Warriors this season, leading the way in hits with a .365 batting average. The left-hander was also dealing on the rubber. Quentin posted a 1.15 ERA with a 9-3 record. Just a junior, Quentin will be back with the Warriors next season. Q shares what this award means to him.
That means a lot. Following PJ last year, he got CCS Player of the Year, so it's really cool just backing him up. He's tearing it up at Cal, so just knowing that I'm following his footsteps is really cool. It's really exciting. Stanford's a great program, and I feel like a lot of people would strive to go there, so just getting that offer was really exciting.
Tatum Marsh, Valley Christian High School.
From one brother to the next, Tatum Marsh is our CCS Boys Scholar Athlete of the Year. Tatum brought another spark for this Warrior squad this season with his stellar play in the outfield.
In the batter's box, Tatum led the Warriors with 29 runs batted in, along with his 27 knocks and 6 home runs. The Marsh brothers guided the Warriors to another WCAL title. The Stanford commit is great in the classroom with a 4.5 GPA.
A lot of discipline, understanding what I need to get done. School has always really come pretty easy to me, so it hasn't been like crazy. But yeah, I take a lot of pride in keeping my grades up. Parents have stressed that, especially like being the oldest, got it the hardest. So really, I don't see it going any other way.
Kate Munnerlin, St. Francis High School.
To softball now, our CCS Softball Player of the Year is Kate Munnerlin from St. Francis High School. Kate continues to dominate with her stellar pitching in the circle for the Lancers. The Texas A&M commit recorded the lowest ERA in the WCAL with a .54 ERA and led the league with 162 strikeouts. Kate also contributed in the box, finishing with 30 runs batted in. Kate led one of the nation's top teams to a perfect regular season with a 25-0 record.
It's a great honor to receive this title. Just shows that my hard work has paid off, and you know it's good leaving my high school career with like something that I've accomplished, like a goal, and I've definitely accomplished that, so it feels good.
Lauren Selvaraj, Gunn High School.
And finally, our CCS Scholar Athlete of the Year is Lauren Selvaraj from Gunn High School. Lauren dominated in the circle for the Titans this season, racking up 152 strikeouts with a .98 ERA. Lauren finished the regular season with a 9-0 record, guiding the Titans to a league title in the El Camino League. Lauren continues to bring excellence in the classroom with a 4.2 GPA. Lauren tells us what winning a league title meant for her and the teammates around her.
It was really special because we've been in the El Camino League all 4 years for my time at Gunn, and we really just wanted to win for this last season, and we've all been putting in so much work. We practiced so much, and we all just have really talked about having a team goal of trying to win this league, and I feel like all of it really showed at the end of our season, and we're all really excited about the win.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award every week. The award leading to $10,000 given away at our end of the season awards banquet.
And the 5 volunteers all received their checks at our end of the season awards banquet. Krista Lee from Milpitas speaking on behalf of all 5 volunteer winners.
Gallo Salami helps us spotlight top athletes who are among the top recruits in the nation. This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Avery Matroni from the Cappuccino softball team. Avery, a huge reason for the Mustangs' success this season. She's committed to play at Arizona State University.
Coming up, more action from the NorCal Finals in baseball.
And we'll meet our NCS Spring Players of the Year. But first, here's this week's learning tip from the Schwab Learning Center.
For students with ADHD, it is important to establish a consistent routine. Create a daily schedule and routine. Consistency reduces unpredictability and increases focus. Use visual aids like digital calendars, timers, and reminders to help keep track of tasks and deadlines. Learn these tips and optimize your performance by working with a Schwab Learning Center specialist.
Jake Sikani on the mound for Granada as the Matadors take on St. Mary's for the NorCal D1 title. Jake was dominant early. Jake striking out the side in order to end the first inning. Bottom 2 now, and Noah Brown shoots one up the middle for a base hit as Riley Winchell scores. Then when the ball gets away, AJ Martinez races in to score as Granada jumps ahead 2-0. The Mats get another one on an error, then Parker Warner goes the other way for extra bases. Noah Brown and Tommy Brown both come in to score. It's a 2-run double for Parker, and it's 5-0 Granada after 2. But St. Mary's rallies back in the 4th. Alex Escalante hits it to center for a base hit. Dax Hardcastle comes in to score, and it's 5-1 Granada. Next batter, Tanner Grove, and Tanner smokes one to right field for a base hit. Tyson Ray scores. Here comes Alex Escalante, and Alex avoids the tag, and he's safe at the plate. 5-3 Granada after 4. Then in the 5th, Hardcastle flies one to left field. That's deep enough to score Roland Reyes, and it's 5-4 Granada Matadors after 5. Granada adds on in the 6th as Tommy Brown smacks one to center field for a single. Tyler Carty comes in to score. 6-4 Granada Matadors after 6. The Mats 1 out away from the NorCal D1 title as the ball is hit to left field. Parker Warner makes the catch, and that will do it. Granada caps off its magical season by winning the NorCal Division I title for the first time in program history. AJ Hathaway pitched the final 2 2/3 innings for the Mats, and here he is after the game.
All season long, I mean, everyone loves each other around here. I mean, no one's fighting in the dugout, nothing. Everyone loves each other. It's a team.
Time to introduce our Spring Players of the Year.
That's right. These are the outstanding players and students who we thought were the best in the NCS. Here are the NCS Spring Players of the Year.
Introducing the 4 best from the NCS.
Parker Warner, Granada High School.
Parker Warner from Granada High School wrangles in the NCS Baseball Player of the Year award. Parker led the Matadors to their best regular season ever with a 23-1 record and to an NCS Division I title. Parker is the team's leader both at the plate and on the mound. He batted .400 this season with 27 RBI and is also undefeated with the ball in his hand with a 12-0 record and a 1.03 ERA. Stanford is getting a good one.
It's been a lot of fun playing with Granada for the past 4 years. Playing with a lot of my best friends that I grew up with, playing Little League with, and playing all different kinds of sports with, and then obviously playing in the East Bay League. It's a great competition, playing against a lot of great teams, so it's definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, it definitely means a lot. Early in my years as a freshman, sophomore, even junior year, I saw other players winning the NCS Player of the Year award, and that was kind of a goal that I set for myself last year to win this award. So it's definitely a great honor. I'm really grateful that you guys came out to our games and watched me play and chose me to win this award.
Jasmine Worley, Alameda High School.
Jasmine Worley from Alameda taking home the NCS Softball Player of the Year award. Jasmine batted over .400 and drove in a team-high 25 runs during the regular season. Her biggest contribution came on the mound, where the ace sported a 15-2 record with a .79 ERA. Jasmine averaged 1.5 strikeouts an inning, and she will be taking her talents to the University of Illinois at Chicago.
It means a lot, especially since I also know the girl that got it last year. We're going to play against each other in college, so it's super exciting. I saw the text and I was like, oh my gosh, no way, me? It's just great to know, especially since there's other great athletes, that I was chosen. It's just amazing. I love it. It's great.
Ryan Williams from Heritage is our NCS Boys Scholar Athlete of the Year. Ryan was lights out on the mound for the Bay Valley League champs. Ryan had 43 strikeouts through 54 innings with 9 wins and just 1 loss on the mound. Ryan had a 1.28 earned run average, and his grade point average was just as impressive, earning a 4.1 GPA his senior season.
It's a challenge. It's definitely not easy. There's nights where I'm up midnight, 1 a.m. studying for an exam in the morning, and then after that exam going straight to pitch for a game. And it's just being able to mentally prepare for the week is a big thing for me, and being able to plan to the hour what I'm doing with my time to fully utilize everything.
Sophia Garochi, Livermore High School.
Sophia's Livermore Cowboys won the East Bay League regular season and tournament title, and Sophia takes home the NCS Girls Scholar Athlete of the Year. The junior outfielder is batting .464 with 18 RBI and leads the team with 9 doubles and 5 triples. The speedy slapper also hit 3 bombs. Her achievements in the classroom are just as spectacular, earning a 4.4 GPA.
Biggest thing is really just having that determination and good work ethic. Coming home late from practices and staying up doing homework, or on the way to travel tournaments and doing essays on the way there. That's the biggest thing, just to keep that motivation up. With this team, I'm so proud of them overall, but we put so much hard work in, and it's such a privilege to see that hard work translate into games. And we are a younger team, but we have such great team chemistry right off the bat, and it's going to be cool to see that grow in the future. And our team culture, like, we just play for each other, we play to have fun, and at the same time play to compete, which helps us win.
The Harker School helps us honor Scholar athletes each week. This week's Harker Scholar athlete is Kylie Mace from the Mitty softball team. Kylie with an incredible 4.8 GPA.
Brought to you by the Harker School. Best of luck to the Harker class of 2024 who took their final steps as Harker students at last week's graduation ceremony, attended by family, friends, and faculty. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
Albany's Construction brings us the Dirty Work play each week. This is the play showing the same kind of grit and determination exemplified by all of the good folks at Albany's Construction. This week's Dirty Work play goes to Emma French, one of the Bay Area's best players, the San Diego State commit, with a great diving play here, getting up and throwing a dart to first for the out. Emma French doing the dirty work, just like our good friends at Albany's Construction. There is so much great content on our social media. Check us out all week long on all of the platforms, but especially on Instagram. We are at 49ers Cal High.
And please become a member of our YouTube page to support the show and get access to exclusive content. Thank you to our newest members, Kai McQuitty and Braden Baroni.
Coming up, it's the Chick-fil-A Sportsmanship Game.
You are watching the season finale of 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain.
Hi, ladies. Alex from US Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point of sale system
that can track inventory, manage schedules,
and customize orders? That's what US Bank Business Essentials is for.
What about a new oven? Can US Bank help us there?
We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes. That would be a big help.
Huge.
Jumbo. Ginormous.
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what US Bank is for. We'll get there together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
Want to make $186,000 a year, serving a community that wants you. The San Jose Police Department is hiring. Choose from over 50 specialty assignments like K-9 officer, helicopter pilot, or crime scene investigator. If you have the drive to serve, we will teach you the rest. Apply today at joinsjpd.com.
Jerry Rice, touchdown 49ers.
In my pursuit to greatness, I discovered the secret. Dedication to my team and my relentless drive to win. I chose to be in the presence of greatness. Bernardi Zerrata, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers, share the same dedication, the same drive, the same spirit of champion. When justice is your goal, choose the dedicated team of Bernardi Zerrata, your faithful injury attorneys.
The Menlo Knights and Oakland Tech Bulldogs met earlier this week to see which team would represent the Bay Area in the NorCal final game in Division 5.
The final game played on Saturday against the semifinal winner of the Ferndale and Woodland Christian matchup. Here it is, the NorCal Division 5 final game.
Well, here we go. It's the CIF NorCal D5 championship match between two-seeded Woodland Christian taking on top-seeded Menlo. One of these teams will end the 2024 season on top. Garrett Tran was the hero for the Knights, hitting a walk-off single in the 9th inning to beat Oakland Tech 3-2. And for Woodland Christian, watch out for Gabe Sanchez. Gabe went 3 for 4 with an RBI and a dominant victory over Ferndale. It's Menlo and Woodland Christian in our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game. Woodland Christian gets off to a fast start. Runners on for Jaden Badesha, who lines one out the right, and this ball continues to roll. It's a double for Jaden as Jeffrey Nanini and Owen Tessier scores. 2-0 Cardinals. Menlo would load the bases in the bottom half, and look at Jaden getting out of the jam. One of the sophomores' 5 strikeouts, 2-zip after 1. Ryan Schnell comes in the relief for the Knights, and Ryan did his thing. Here's one of the seniors' 3 strikeouts. Still 2-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Mikey McGrath, the outstanding football star, cranks this ball out the left. It's fair, and this ball's rolling. That's a double for the senior. Couple batters later, Chuck Wynn shoots one in the right. Mikey McGrath scores. It's an RBI double for Chuckster. 2-1 Cardinals after 5 innings. But the Cardinals look to fly away in the 6th. Here's a wild pitch that goes by. Adrian Heredia slides in head first. Looks like we had another runner coming to the plate, but just one scores. It's 3-1 Cardinals. Menlo looking to answer in the bottom half. Here's a hard hit ball out the left center, but Gabe Sanchez makes a wonderful diving catch to keep this a 3-1 game. Bottom 7. Menlo has runners on first and third. Runner Barnett smacks one out the left for an RBI single as Garrett Tran scores. 3-2 Cardinals. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Here's a bouncer to short. Here's one, but Jake Sonsini beats the throw at first, but we have a play at the plate as Jaden Badesha throws it to Ethan Howell, and the runner is out, and that's how the game ends. Woodland Christian wins the CIF D5 NorCal title, beating Menlo 3-2.
It means a lot. I mean, I'm only a sophomore, first time on varsity, and this is probably one of my best years I've ever had. I'm happy for my team, the seniors' last game.
In Atherton with the Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers Cal High Sports.
It was a great season for the Burlingame baseball team, winning league for the first time in a decade.
The Panthers talking about it with our Jake Vanderbrook at the Rikus Center this week.
And we are here at the Rikus Center for human enhancement where goals are achieved. Got goals? And here's the baseball team from Burlingame High School. Make some noise! A solid season for this squad. Peninsula Bay Division champs, the first league title since 2012. So I'm here with Lucas Catena. So Luca, what does winning this league title mean for you in this program?
For me, it means a lot. For this program, it means a lot. Our coach is close to his retirement, so for him, it means a lot. We came close last year, so getting this one really means a lot.
You know, he brings a lot of energy to this squad, and, you know, there's a lot of dynamic hitters with this team, Will Robbins being one of them, hitting just under 400. So you had a great season last year. You were able to keep that this season. So just how do you keep your poise whenever you step into the batter's box?
Yeah, I mean, I always look to my teammates. I look at them, see what they're doing, and adjust off of that. I see other hitters like Dylan Call. I see how he is very calm and collected in the box, and I try to model my hitting off of him and others.
Will's been spot on all season. Dylan Call's having a great season. Eric G, we were able to get Mr. G in the clutch against Sequoia way back. Just talk about this season and what are you going to miss the most being part of this program?
Definitely going to miss all the guys. I think we're kind of like family, and that's probably going to be one of the things that I'm going to miss the most. Also the coaches and just the team environment. Just playing with these guys is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
The Burlingame Panthers, league champs. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. Take us out with a break.
Panthers on me. Panthers on 3.
1, 2, 3, Panthers!
Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner each week, honoring Spirit teams all around the Bay Area.
Here's the cheer team from Valley Christian. Coming up, one more NorCal final game.
But first, here is our final U.S. Bank Top 10 baseball poll.
The NorCal D2 Championship on the line between 8-seed Capital Christian and 3-seed Willow Glen. Ayla Tua at the plate. The sophomore hits it high and deep to left off the wall. Michaela Fulmer rounds the bases and scores from first. It's 3-0 Cougars after 1. Next inning, Bree Johnson up to bat.
With the bases loaded, Bree hits one up the middle off the second baseman's glove. 1 run scores, and here's the play at the plate. The second run, safe. 2 runs on the play. It's 5-0 Cougars. Ayla in the circle for Cap Christian. Strikes at the batter to leave 2 stranded and end the second inning. To the top of the third, runner on for Madeline Woodcock, who hits a ground ball up the middle, and the runner gets the wave. Catalina Mendia's throw home is in time to end the inning and save the run. What a throw. Bottom of the fourth, a grounder back to Ayla. The throw to second, that's one to first. Got her, a 1-6-3 double play to end the inning. Top 5, Haley Alkire hits a fly ball over the reach of the left fielder. Alana Tua scores from first. It's 6-0 Cougars. Bottom of the 7th, Rams down to their last strike, and Ayla strikes her out looking to end it, and Capital Christian wins the NorCal D2 Finals and go back to Sacramento as champions.
Venardi Zerata is your faithful injury attorneys, bringing us the hometown hero every week.
This week we honor Ray Mialovich, the CCS longtime events coordinator and former Piedmont Hills basketball coach. He was honored at the CCS Division I baseball game last week. Ray did a great job for the CCS, working hard and always with a smile. Great to see former commissioners Dwayne Morgan and Nancy Lazenby Blazer join current commissioner Dave Grissom to honor Ray for his years of hard work. Ray Mialovich is this week's Venardi Zerata hometown hero.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week they bring us the Be Happy Play. This is a play in a game that made everybody happy.
This week's Be Happy Play goes to the Granada Matadors. Parker Warner makes the catch for the final out as the Mats win the NorCal Division I title, and everyone was very happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com.
Coming up, it's a Service by Medallion play of the week. It might be this play, but you have to wait to find out.
First, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rikis Center.
I'm Andrew Havili, and today's training tip is a lateral box jump. So Shireen's going to hop side to side with the Raptor pulling against her. This will just add extra resistance, so I can now say, Shireen, catch. She'll stop it, and then the extra lateral pull will help her maintain knee stability. You can do this going forward, backward, side to side. You can even rotate it.
For the final time this season, we will announce a Service by Medallion play of the week.
We'll show you some contenders and then announce this week's Service by Medallion play of the week.
Play of the week.
We start off with Granada's Parker Warner picking off the runner at first. How about College Park's Alexis Rose with this nice diving catch in the infield? Here's Catalina Medina from Willow Glen throwing out the runner off the plate. But the play of the week has to go to Redwoods. Gavin Soper making the catch, then firing a strike to third to end the game. Gavin Soper! Sir, you just won our final play of the week. Woo!
That's the play of the week, and that's 49ers Cal High Sports for this week and for the season. Thanks so much for watching and for tuning in all year long.
Time flies. Will we be back in the fall for year 23 of the show? How does that feel, 23?
It feels absolutely fantastic.
02 was the start of Cal.
Fantastic. Thanks again. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. See you back here on September 1st.
I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check back every Sunday night.
And watch us every Sunday night at 6 and 10 p.m. on NBC Sports California. We'll see you at the games.